It's time for the Dallas Cowboys locker room huddle. Let's eat.
EA Sports. It's in the game.
Pat, I think it's safe to say that all these fans came out here to watch a game of football.
John, we're in commercial.
Yeah, I know. I'm just making conversation. Come on. Football!
Going through, man, NFL news, and wanted to talk a little bit, not too much on this, but you see this headline for this particular article: Garoppolo frustrated after 0 passer rating. Now, we all know that Jimmy Garoppolo is getting bad money right now. He's over in the $100 million as far as his contract, making somewhere around $30 million a year, somewhere up in there. And if Dak Prescott would have, I know it's preseason, it's not a regular season game, but if Dak Prescott goes into a game and goes, let's just say, 0 for 6 and throws the interception in the preseason game, Cowboys fans, not only Cowboys fans, but the media would have a fucking field day with this shit. He doesn't need his money. They're already saying he don't need to get paid even with the accolades he has now, which is crazy because no one said this after Garoppolo signed his big deal. No one said that about Matthew Stafford when he signed his big deal. No one said that about Sam Bradford when he signed his. Mike Glennon when he signed his. Kirk Cousins, no one said anything, oh, he doesn't deserve the money and you should pay him X amount and not what he's worth or what he wants. And it's very, very, very brainwashing to some. Because if you keep hearing the same chunk of information and keep seeing the same chunk of information, you start to believe it. And me, I like to do my own research, and I'll go look, and that's what Google is for. You can go look at some stats. You can find comparison stats, not no PFF and this other thing that uses analytics too, but who cares about analytics when we care about just straight, what have you done for me lately? What can you do on the field stats? That's what I look at. I look at the player for not just stats. I mean, anyone could put up numbers. It's just like in basketball. You can have a 6-man that's coming off the bench. He'll score 30 or 40 points in one game just because he's hot. He'll come out the next game and get 8 or 10 points, and no one will condemn him because he comes off the bench. And that's the same thing with these starters. I mean, with these football players. And it's just a brainwashing bias. You can go to certain YouTube channels. Some Cowboys channels are pro Dak, some are not. This is definitely a pro Dak station channel, and I'm a pro Zeke channel, but I'm not gonna feed you bullshit, and I'm not gonna sit up here and not give you actual facts or try to sugarcoat anything and make it sound sweet to you. And you're like, oh, well, yeah, true. But everyone's entitled to their own opinion, which is why everything is all good, because you wouldn't want everyone to have the same ideas. You wouldn't want everyone to feel the same way about certain situations. So it is good that people have different thoughts and objectives about things, but some things that are just in your face and you can actually see it for yourself and it's there and you still overlook it doesn't make any sense to me, but it is what it is. But Cowboys Nation is divided. I can't say rightfully so because there's a lot of younger generation fans that really don't know or haven't seen us win the Super Bowls, don't really know too much about the game of football or the business side of the game of football. Right now, dealing with the business side, we see how Zeke is doing. He's holding out. Dak Prescott is coming to work. Amari Cooper is coming to work. I don't know what it is. I guess it's a positional thing. A lot of running backs always hold out. Just look at Emmitt Smith back in '93. He held out. Cowboys went, I think, 0-2, 0-3. And Emmitt came back, won the rushing title, won the MVP, and won the Super Bowl, and was the Super Bowl MVP all in the same year. So I'm looking at this whole Zeke situation as deja vu. Like, Zeke will be back. I don't think that this Zeke who crap would really deter Zeke from re-signing a new deal with us. I think he's still going to come to work with the same mindset that he had and has had. And he's going to come out and he's going to crush, smash, do what he need to do. But my whole thing with the Tony Pollard situation is we need to preserve Zeke as much as possible. I know Zeke isn't for running back by committee, but this may be good for him. Zeke has never really had no significant injury. We've seen him limping around a little bit, things like that. But we know he's a gamer, he's a baller, he's a warrior. So we know that much about Zeke. You know what I'm saying? So for anything less of him would be a super, I ain't gonna say a downgrade, but it would be a fall off. If anything, that's from him comes because he missed 6 games and still ran for 1,000 yards, or almost ran for 1,000 yards, something like that. But I think it was like 12 yards off, whatever. But anyway, Zeke is a GOAT. He is a walking Hall of Fame player. He's a walking gold jacket. And Jerry knows and realizes this. He has some of the same qualities Emmitt Smith may have had as far as running the ball and, things like that, but not the professional side as far as like off the field stuff. But as far as him coming in and doing what's asked of him on the field, hands down, he does it. You know what I'm saying? So that situation will get fixed. The Dak situation, contract will get fixed. And the Amari Cooper contract situation will get fixed. Cowboys Nation, pump your brakes, chill out, relax, sit back, chill. We're going to do things that we have not done in over 25 years this season. This season, next season, and the season after that. We have a 3-year window that I really believe that this team in between now is the time, because this is the best team we've ever had. And I really mean that. This is the best team we've had since the '93 Super Bowl squad. Like, I really think that this team is built to win it all. Despite what anyone says, in these preseason games, a lot of talking heads have been changing their perspective and their mind about the Dallas Cowboys defense and our offense. Kellen Moore has this offense flowing. I really believe that we're going to be a pass first team. We're still going to have that balance of run first. But as far as like draining the clock and stuff like that, we're going to continue to do that. But as far as like throwing the deep ball, we're going to do it. Unleash, like Skip Bayless said. So I think that this offense is really going to be improved. It's not going to be a low-rated offense, 22nd rated offense, or whatever we was last year. It's going to be way better. We'll definitely be top 10 in offense this year, too. I believe that. So, guys, we just got to keep our hands up and root for our team. Stop with all the Dak hate. And stop with all the trades, Zeke, because we're not trading Dak. We're not going to get rid of Dak. We're not going to cut him. We're not going to let him go. And we're not trading Zeke. So, stop it. And stop listening to Rob Parker, Nick Wrong, and especially Marcellus Wiley and Jason Whitlock. He's such a fucking idiot. Jesus. But, guys, stay cowboyed up. It's your boy, Gravity, for the Dallas Cowboys Locker Room Huddle. Make sure you stay tuned for some live streams. I will post a video before I will do a live stream to let you guys know ahead of time when I will be live streaming. Because I'm definitely going to do a live stream on a lot of these topics and things like that to try to get some things ironed out. And if you guys have been in some of my previous live streams, especially when I live streamed last year, you know that we be lit. So come through, stop by. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, subscribe. Hit your bell. Make sure your bell is hit so when I'm dropping new content, you guys will know. Also, make sure you're sharing the content. We definitely need more people. Definitely need more people. So, get the word out. Dallas Cowboys Locker Room Huddle. I'm out. I'm your host, Gravity. Peace.